Jenkins. I'm a YouTuber in Maryland. Please, 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 I'm begging you, have mercy on this 52-year-old auntie. Subscribe. That's the only way you can help me, so I can get to the point where I can be monetized. Please subscribe. If you like this video we're going to do for you today, like, share, and make comments. Make comments underneath at the comment section on the YouTube. Make the comment there so YouTube people will see that I'm interacting, right? One of you all, as you know, I always listen. One of my wonderful subscribers asked, can you make macaroni and cheese from scratch? And I'm like, yes, I'm up to the challenge. So what I have, you have different types of cheese. So if you have 3 basic types of cheese, even 1 cheese is enough to do macaroni and cheese. It depends on how you want it to taste. I'm going to make my bougie like twice or once a year. So when we go in, eat it with your chest open, be ready to chop late. Yes, this is not the time to watch calorie. Hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Get me? This is another hard cheese, Gouda. This is like Parmesan too. That's almost the same effect. I have Swiss cheese, which also gives the effect of mozzarella, but with a more depth of it. So Swiss cheese. I have mozzarella. That's what gives it that ooey gooey gooey. I used to do pizza, right? So I have cheddar. I like it extra sharp. You can buy any type of cheddar, yellow cheese or American cheese. That's actually for mac and cheese. American cheese is created. They created American cheese for mac and cheese. How about that? So I have that. I have white cheddar because I want to mix up the color to give that marble effect, to make it cute. 1 cheddar is enough. Okay? So I'm just being extra. Please, I'm being extra. Cheese. That will give you that tang. That goat cheese, this is goat cheese. That gives the tang, the tanginess. So if you don't have goat cheese, you can easily use sour cream or yogurt sour cream. I think sour cream will be great. But I put goat cheese, I don't need all. I already have a lot of cheese actually. Olive oil, I'm not going to use all of them. But I have here condensed milk, which gives a little sweetness to the mac and cheese and caramelizes it. So the on top will be, you see what I mean? So, and gives a little hint of sweetness to it. So we're having this. We have whole milk. You know we need it for it. So I got broth. So you can have your homemade. I do my homemade broth, but I know most of them will cook the pasta in. So that we start influencing it at a very tiny age to become a sweet macaroni and cheese. We're adding this and season the water we're going to use to cook the pasta. Yes, that is happening. So that's what's going on. I need this garlic. Then I have different types of pepper. You know, depends on how much heat you can handle. I have this, and I have these colorful ones, whatever type of pepper, to give that oomph, that bite. But if you are someone that like it bland, I don't eat no pepper, no salt. Please remove it. You don't need it, but I want it, so it has to be here. Bacon. Look at hickory smoke. It gives that smokiness to the macaroni and cheese. The flour. That's what we're going to use to do the roux for the cheese sauce. Are you understanding what is happening right now? It's happening! Bay leaf, I'm going to put in the water while I'm boiling it, boiling the pasta. See, let me show you guys. This is fresh bay leaf. So this bay leaf is going in the water when I'm going to cook the pasta. So the flavor is... Look at the onions. I cut them already. Little chopped onions. I'll chop the parsley. So I've decided to use extra virgin oil to blend instead of using water. So that's... Yeah, we are progressing. So right now I have the bacon. See all this fat, we need it. So this is not the time to be sharp. Pasta, you can actually use this and just cut it off. This works. See? You can use... I'm going to put on low. And the fire, the water is getting ready. I put I blended different vegetables that I used to make marinate the fish you see later. So the remaining I put it here. So I practically use vegetable stock in both of them, and I put bay leaf on top of it. So I've seasoned this. It's well seasoned, so that's what I'm going to cook the pasta. As soon as it boils, I'm going to pour. So I look at how much fat we have gotten from the bacon, but it's not yet ready because it's still soft. So we're going to still get more fat. Look at how much bacon fat we have. That's what we're going to use to do the roux. So they were very seriously. So it's ready for the pasta. Remember, I have seasoned the water with different types of vegetable. So what I want to add to it now, I want to add seasoned salt. I want to add seasoned salt. Elbow pasta, I'm using the big type so it will hold the cheese, because a lot of parts going in. I'm going to put 2 parts in that pot because not in the water. And I'm using 2 packs, okay? So we're going to cook it very al dente. It's not going to be cooked. It's not going to be soft. So the first thing you do is stir it. So make sure the pasta is swimming in the water, okay? Yes. So pasta there. So let them cook. We're going to this is rosemary spring. I'm going to just put it in here so it will cook with the bacon. I just want to infuse into the bacon oil. Oh, is that not wonderful? I want it to just infuse and give out its element inside that bacon oil. Take it this minutes. It's almost there. Like I would say 3 more minutes. It has its integrity. So I'm going to zip it out. Clean. Bacon fat. Butter. Yes, we're going there. Okay, no, I'm not giving any apologies for this. It's happening. The garlic. These are the minced garlic I made earlier, just for a few minutes. So I'm adding just half of this, just one tablespoonful of the flour. I don't want it to be too thick. I really don't. 1 tablespoonful. Okay. So we're just gonna cook it for just 30 seconds. It's good. So I'm adding what do you call it? Condensed milk. So guys, so putting this in here, transferring it just for so we'll be able to put all the cheese in it. That's what's happening. Okay, this pot will now be able to allow us to do the cheese sauce. Okay, so cooking. The next stage I'm going to add now is this, and you can use half and half. You can use whipped cream because it's already very luscious. I've already put the condensed milk, so it's not necessary. I'm putting just this milk. Depends on how much. Look at the pasta I have here. I'm going to use eyeball it. That's what I'm doing, and see how much sauce I will need, right? So I will say 2 cups of this milk. Okay, add this, nutmeg. You can add a little bit of nutmeg, but I don't want to add it just in case somebody has allergy or is not eating nutmeg. So I'm going to leave it as plain as possible. So that's what I'm doing. So I'll leave this to cook up. So the roux is ready now. So you can see if I put the spoon, it has cooked down to this extent. See, it doesn't come back. Let me try a dark one, so just to show you guys what I mean. I'm using a dark spoon so it's clearer. See, I use hand and put through. It doesn't come back when it's ready. I'm reducing the heat before I add the cheese. So cheddar, Swiss cheese. I'm adding it. I'm adding the Swiss cheese and the cheddar to go in first and make this yummy sauce, cheese sauce. Oh my goodness. Can you see what I see? Do you see how gooey it is? You can take now a piece of bread and this will be fondue. Look at, you see how gooey. Pour part of it in here. This is, listen to the sound. This is the sound. This is what you want to hear when you're doing mac and cheese. This is the sound you want to hear. Huh? You hear that? You hear that sound? That's the sound. That's the sound. So. You see it? You see it? This is how you know. This is what we're talking about. And this is only 2 cheeses. So this. At this point, taste the pasta, make sure it tastes good or season it accordingly. Add mozzarella cheese in little bits and mix everything together. Yes, make sure everything, mozzarella, you well spread. And now I'm adding goat cheese for that extra tanginess and extra gaminess inside it. So goat cheese gives it another level of yumminess and umami. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just squeezing it out from the tube and sharing it among equal opportunity on all the pastas, and then I crowned it up with either you have Parmesan cheese, but this time I'm using hard Gouda from Holland. But you can easily use Parmesan cheese, but make sure you grate it yourself. Those store-bought, so everything spread evenly. Once grate it yourself, and it doesn't take much time. I promise you, it's better to grate it yourself. And then I topped it with olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, that is. Again. Then it's ready to go and be baked. So thank you guys, thank you so much for all your support, for watching, for everything, and we're about to have fun. It's going to be yummy. Mac and cheese, and our mac and cheese is ready. I like that. It smells. The way it smells. The cheese is real, dude. Oh, yeah. Pick from on top.